Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor.
Hey guys, it's me, Mark. I'm here for Sequence 2 of Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamaba?
This sequence is
¿Asesino?
called
Sí,
Mr.
Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra
So
ciudad.
let's move on.
No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Gossiping. It's America. I'm being talked about. I'm finally popular. I'm special. Oh, I've been developing that voice ever since part. Thank you very much.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are...
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure. The same. I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at Percy's Masquerade Hall.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my two best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had
Okay,
8,
so
I'd
this
treat
is like
each as my
a
own son.
fun
Pull off a few
shooting
shots if you
tutorial?
like. Get a feel
Yeah.
for it.
Okay. So this teaches you how to use a gun. So use the D-pad to select the pistols. Okay.
Quite.
Okay, I always like that sound. But anyway, let's get to it. Okay. Bye-bye.
Kick, yes?
Long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julia. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
Subway. Okay, so here's a glitch I noticed. As you may have saw, those who may have moved to some weird positions in the set. Now, that's like a common mistake with games these days. I'm assuming that the makers of this game would be assuming that the player would get here instead of back there. So that's why technically be a glitch of some sort. But anyway, let's do Roger's challenge, which I believe is a extra objective. Let me check. Yep, that's extra objective. Okay, let's do this.
Alright, here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Okay, got you. These two are the hardest. You know why? Got you. Got you. Two. Alright, we just got 300 reals. Oh, and that's what the R stands for. When I first played this, I thought it meant run for some apparent reason. Yeah, Not the brightest kid at sometimes. But anyway, let's continue with the sequence.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs.
1,700 men.
2 blades. As is the custom.
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. We'd be ashamed to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
See, the situation is well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Okay, so this is a tutorial. This is a tutorial of the hidden blades. So how to use the hidden blades is that you use a D-pad and you press left. Okay, never mind that. For now, you just press X and then you release near a target. So for right now, let's use the nearest target. Bye-bye, little boy.
So it's another technique. Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think?
Okay, so here's one right here. So in a hiding place, this can use, hiding place can include tall grass, hay like this, and what are those places called? Like little areas where there's like cloth hanging from each side, 4 sides. Okay, so let's do the press X.
Gosh, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner.
Okay, so this is how you would commit a assassination in a crowd. So as you may notice before, when you get in a crowd, everyone turns gray like this. So when you want to assassinate, press X and Xbox X5 and do it.
Despite their conspicuous quality, would you show
Oh, my bad. Oh, and aerial assassinations don't work while you're in midair. Important tip, because you look like a fool when you do it. Like I did it. But the only difference is I'm 13. So yeah. Assassinate! Wait, I thought I just did it. So. It was. I have to do it again.
Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed?
Okay, so to do this, you press RT, which makes us sprint, or in a free run mode. Then we press X when we're near target. So to make this like a clear opening for what it actually looks like, do it on this one, this mini passageway. Okay, let's RT and remove the analog stick to destination in X.
Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike.
Oh, the strikes depend on if you hold the analog stick. Well, there are many different types of strikes. If you have two soldiers that are standing side by side, then you'll go into the more complicated strikes. But this is only with the sword, so don't get the idea that, oh my gosh, you can do this, you're Spider-Man. Stop. But I may be wrong. But anyway, let's move on. Is the mountain? Okay.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
He is so lucky.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
Okay, this movie is seriously scaring me and creeping the heebie-jeebies out of me. And I'm pretty sure no one says that, so I'm
Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin.
Okay, the lighting in this game seriously makes everyone look different. Especially Ed.
Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that will grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, There would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery.
That seriously sounds
Pure
crazy.
justice. This is the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Sorry, but that just sounds sick. Now, what movie does this remind me of? I want to say that movie Divergent. Sound like, oh yeah, it was like Divergent. It was like everything was centered. Everybody's lives was chosen into these different categories. It was basically like police. It was like the police, then the people who lived in small towns, then the people who were the smarts, and then the others. I'm not sure what they were because they weren't that important to me. But anyway, it's kind of like, just why? If I was the... Now here's the difference between the Assassins and the Templars. The Templars and Assassins, they both have the same goal and idea. They both want peace and harmony with all people. But the Templars have the evil way of seeing things, and the Assassins have the good way. So, I mean, like, they both are technically good, but just on the way they achieve their goals. If they both merge together and combine, then I think that it will be a bit better. Well, it would be between good and evil, so it would be kind of like, eh. But if they used their same ideas and methods, like take the Templars' idea, like say that all of the vials of blood later mentioned in game, and that other thing that lets people see what others are doing, and you combine that with the Assassin's methods, then it will work better so they can stop crimes easily. But the way that things are happening now, like between these two, I'll go with the Assassins because, for one, they stopped the Templars 5 times. Maybe even 10. Like, come on. What's your point, man? You already lost 5 times. This is like Spider-Man. I'm sorry, man, but the Templars just suck. But they may have the upper hand for like 5 seconds, but they're just gonna be knocked on their butts and be embarrassed. The fat dude from Assassin's Creed 2 said, "Kill me. I have no right to live since I lost." Like, come on. You have a life, man. Clean up your life and move on. Start a family. Meet a pretty girl who doesn't have a jacked up life. Just like, come on. This is not... What movie am I... Dude. This is not the... Dude. Like, come on. Pull your life together and join the Assassins or something. Be the hero. The hero never really loses. unless in like rated R movies, which is kind of sad. But anyway, it's kind of like, dude, stuff. But anyway, see you guys on the next episode of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Deuces, and I'm special. Spaceship.